Hey everybody, welcome to Life as Me, episode 4. Today we're going to talk about some of the stuff I've been doing recently that involves teaching others photo and video software like Adobe Photoshop and Premiere. And then also kind of my experience and kind of how I view minimalism. I know that's a trending thing right now, so I'm just going to touch on that a little bit because it has to do with my experiences also going and teaching photo and video. So we'll see how all that relates after the break. All right, so how my recent trip to Cedar Falls went down, and we'll get to how it relates to the ideas of minimalism and kind of living with only what you need later. But the basics of that trip was went down to Cedar Falls to help out with the Camp Multimedia, which is something that UNI does through their STEM program. So it's a week-long camp for middle schoolers, and they learn a variety of digital skills. There was 3D modeling camps, there was animation and video game design, that kind of stuff too. But the thing that I helped out with was learning the basics of photo and video through Photoshop and Premiere. So we taught the kids how to use Photoshop, how to cut things out and add images together and filters and all that stuff. And then also taught them video inside of Premiere and how stitching video together and adding music and all that kind of thing can create a whole new video out of different other videos. Just kind of the basics of how editing and manipulation work in both Photoshop and Premiere was the idea there. Taught them about copyright and how they are only supposed to use videos that they have rights to and all that stuff. So that was cool. I'm just kind of teaching the younger generation, if you will, the same stuff that I had, and I totally wish that I could have learned those things at the same age. I didn't really get into Photoshop at all until I was in high school, and then not video editing and Premiere till a little before college. So that would have helped a lot if I had learned how to do it at that age, and definitely would have dived in earlier if I could have. So then on to the idea of like minimalism and only living with what you need. The idea that I packed myself up and went somewhere else for a week and was able to conduct life as normal was pretty crazy, right? So one of the YouTubers that I follow, Craig Adams, out in New York, kind of jumped full into the idea of minimalism and only like having what you absolutely need to function. So I kind of was thinking about that and then realized as I was traveling and staying down there for the week that I kind of practiced this myself with trips like that, where I took things like a computer and my camera and all that stuff that I needed to like be a creative and like actually live with like clothes and toothpaste and all that other stuff. But like I took all of this stuff, it fit in the trunk of my car, and I literally went somewhere else and could do everything that I can do here while I'm at home. Of course, like the computer behind me is like way more powerful than my laptop, but like I can still edit video and photos on my laptop, which was only $350 from Best Buy, so like that's fine. And sure, maybe like my own room and like all these decorations and things that are around here look cool and like are nice, but like I slept on someone's couch for a week. Shout out to Devin and Liz for that, and Cam and Abby as well for letting me stay there. But I slept on someone's couch for a week and was able to teach this camp, live my life, conduct business, get new opportunities to do video work, and all that stuff from somewhere else, right? So this idea of minimalism just kind of clicked. I don't know if like I'm gonna go all in and like sell everything that I don't need and that doesn't actually go towards my work and business and all that stuff. But it's just kind of something cool to think about. So the idea that I could creatively function and like actually function somewhere else with under like 10 things is pretty crazy, but it worked. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out in the future. If I like get an apartment somewhere, or like how that works when I have my own place to kind of manipulate and work in and all that stuff. How the idea of practicing with the only things that you need works. We'll see how that goes. But this is just kind of me talking for a bit about that. Moral of the story, I went to Cedar Falls for the week, realized what minimalism actually was and kind of what it means to like only practice with what you actually need, only like live within your means, like really what you actually need, and the only things that will actually help you and like you actually need to work. For me, that list could probably be figured out in like 10 or less. So that was kind of interesting. But if you guys have any questions about helping kids learn these softwares, or like any teaching methods, send me those. Otherwise, this was awesome. Just kind of spill my week for you guys. There's some cool stuff coming up. This next week, starting tomorrow, is going to be real crazy. Bunch of meetings. I'm going to interview, all that stuff for a lot of video work that I can be doing, different clients and different groups and whatnot. So it'll be really sweet to see how that works out, and see how I can share my video and photo skills with people that need it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and have a good day.